Presented by Indeed.com.
I'm Monica Ricks in New York. The CDC is putting people on alert this summer, warning Mpox could make a comeback.
Formerly known as monkeypox, Mpox cases are on the rise in cities like Chicago, where about 24 newly confirmed cases are being investigated. Red O'Kelly at Howard Brown Health with symptoms to look out for.
At the very beginning, typical flu-like symptoms: fever, headache, muscle aches, and chills, exhaustion. Then usually within a week after that point, you'll develop a rash.
Men who had sex with men were pushed to get vaccinated last summer, but health officials say the vaccine may be waning in immunity faster than authorities had hoped. Matt Piper, CBS News.
In Washington, debt negotiations continue without President Biden. CBS's Linda Kenyon is at the White House.
In brief remarks before heading to the G7 summit in Japan, the president said talks on raising the debt ceiling will continue among high-level staffers, but...
To be clear, this negotiation is about the outlines of what the budget will look like, not about whether or not we're going to, in fact, pay our debts. The leaders all agreed we will not default.
The president plans to cut his trip short and come back to the U.S. on Sunday. Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, and her mother are all okay after getting chased by paparazzi last night in New York City. Mayor Eric Adams.
2 of our officers could have been injured. New York City is different from a small town somewhere. You shouldn't be speeding anywhere, but this is a densely populated city.
He says the chase was reckless, but luckily no one was hurt. Floodwaters have now become raging rivers in northern Italy, where heavy rain has been falling for days. The storms have forced thousands to evacuate the region. At least 8 people there have died. Russia has agreed to extend a deal that allows Ukraine to export much-needed grain around the world. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres.
We have some positive and significant developments. The confirmation by the Russian Federation to continue its participation in the Black Sea Initiative for another 60 days.
Ukraine's exported more than 30 million tons of grain since the war started, mostly to places struggling with food insecurity. A man has been charged with stealing the iconic ruby slippers Judy Garland wore in The Wizard of Oz back in 1939. Prosecutors in Minnesota say Terry John Martin swiped the slippers more than 15 years ago, but they were recovered in a sting operation in 2018. Authorities confirmed the slippers were the real deal at the Smithsonian. Only 4 pairs exist. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.